Sydney King, Poynette cross country runner. Sydney, I guess just kind of tell me what the mindset was for you guys Saturday that you were able to finish ahead of basketball, because obviously, just looking at the rankings and previous results and et cetera, they figured to finish ahead of you. How were you guys able to, to pull off the upset, I guess, and make it to state?
Um, Obviously, it took all 7 girls just to have that right mindset, and we knew just with a little bit of chance that if we worked really hard and all had a really good race, that we'd be able to make it to state. And I guess that mindset was just enough, that every girl had that mindset and was able to run well. Because without a good mindset, you're not going to run well.
Is it really as simple as just a mindset? Is there anything you can do strategically for those four kilometers to finish ahead of a team that's, I guess, has better times than you from previous meets, or is it just as simple as having that mindset of running really hard and having a PR?
Um, there is some strategics in it, but mostly it's just knowing when to make the right decision and how to strategically conquer a race without getting out too hard and dying, or not making the right choice and holding back and not getting up ahead of everybody else.
Were there things that you knew about that course that, I guess, that factored into like how your attitude, your strategy running on Saturday?
We knew it was going to be a tough course, and it was one of the hardest courses that we were going to run all year. So I guess we went in there expecting it to be tough, knowing that we were going to have to race really hard and work really hard just to get to where we wanted to be.
How do you translate that mindset from Saturday, when you guys obviously knew there was a hope, a chance that you could make it to state, to this Saturday at state, when the likelihood of you guys winning state probably is very slim, but obviously you want the best performance that you can have. How do you translate that mindset into this Saturday's race and getting that best overall finish that you guys can possibly get?
Knowing that we most likely won't win state, it's your last race of the year, and you want a PR, so you have to run really well and have that same mindset to run the best race of your career and your year.
What is that as far as goals then? Is that just is it as simple as that? Just you want the best possible race and the best possible time that you can get regardless of finish?
Mostly, because we kind of know that we're not going to advance, but you don't always rule that out, but mostly it's the advancing to get to your best race and your best time of the year, since you think it's the end.
Talk about this season as a whole for you guys as a team, like the personality of the team, and I guess just some of the fun that you've had. Like, just kind of summarize, I guess, the personality of you guys as a team.
I think we had a really good team this year, and with the personality, we all get along, we all know each other really well, so it makes it easy to hang out and bond and work together as a team. And we do all sorts of things like the pasta feast the night before a race, we do movie nights, and just the time to spend together and bond as a team has made us a strong team.
What and then finally, I guess, just talk about what it means for you guys to get to state for a second straight season and kind of leave that mark that you guys went back to back. You didn't just make it last year, but now you've gone back to back. Talk about what that means for you guys.
It means a lot to us, especially since we didn't think we'd be here today talking about going to state. It really has left an impact and set a goal for the team next year, for the girls that continuing on. It really set a goal for them to achieve, to keep going and keep this running streak.
Sorry, I know I said last question, but you said, like you mentioned, you guys really didn't expect to move on to state. You obviously knew there was a chance, but the expectation was that it was going to be tough. Whereas last year, I think there was probably a little bit more of a realistic hope to get to state. I guess compare the two feelings now. Like, what does is there a different kind of appreciation for state this week now than maybe there was last year during this week, or are they kind of the same? I don't know, I guess can compare them.
Definitely say that this week's more of appreciation, going from being unranked all season to being the third-ranked team in the state and not expecting to get to state has really gave us an appreciation for how hard we worked, and even our competition, we appreciated them, knowing that everybody out there had to run as hard as they could to be here. And last year, when we had the more realistic expectation to go to state, it was a great feeling, but this year is definitely much greater, knowing that we didn't have much of a chance and we accomplished the unimaginable, I guess.
Cool. Anything else?
I guess this is the best way to finish out my senior year, and I couldn't be more happy with the team and the end result.
Cool. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.